I was joking, Sorochi. You don't need to end the manga now. Don't end it like that. Before going into this chapter, I thought it was safe to assume that it's going to be another hilarious chapter with a few nice scenes here and there. To my surprise, the comedy and serious tone ratio has been altered. Therefore, we got ourselves a really captivating chapter with funny and drastic scenes. The time to throw down and get serious is coming. And yet, I'm not ready. After what happened last time, there's no way you can skip the comedy. By that I mean the false or wrong fan service moment with Granny Kagura. Usually Gintama recaps the last moment of a segment, reminding the fans where they left off. In this case, it's necessary for a comedy skit that had me rolling. The theme is how Shinpachi has become a player, at least according to Gintoki's observation. What's historical is how he believes Shinpachi has risen to the level, surpassing Ginsan. I heard of a student surpassing a master, but this is downright ridiculous. But that opinion is shattered when naked Granny Kagura appeared. As expected, she doesn't know Gintoki is there. The funny part is, he doesn't know that's Kagura. So it begins a train of hilarity. What stunned him really is not just because he saw a naked granny, though my eyes would dry out, but because Shinpachi has gone way above Ginsan, aiming for Ginsan and Kinsan tier. This joke is hilariously clever if you know those twins' background, who were over 100 years old, and how the name with suffix became a full name. I was laughing so much to see Shinpachi skiing through space, a hilarious callback to one of my favorite reactions. The puns about the elders are also funny. Things got very awkward when little Kagura comes out of the shower, wondering if Shinpachi is home. I died from laughing when he thought this is the final chapter, with Shinpachi for whatever reason skiing through space, with law enforcement arresting him. That's the most tragic ending ever. I can't stop laughing at how self-aware Gintoki is about the final arc going on for a while, and wondering, when is it going to end? I know it has to end one day, but good God, don't end controversial. That's one way to kill your manga. I can credit Gintoki for looking after Shinpachi's safety, even if everything is misunderstanding. It becomes tense when Kagura can't find her underwear, but he's blocking doors to avoid contact. What can possibly go wrong? Well, how about breaking through doors with her bare arms? How terrifying that must have been for him. Rejoice, fans! You got your actual demanded fan service, more or less. I'll say this much. She's another victim of longer hair equal prettier. I need to take a break from manga. So yeah, Kagura is about to bash his head, but still doesn't know that it's Gintoki. However, he now knows that is Kagura, so at least he cleared out his mistake. Unless he thinks Shinpachi went there. This sounds like some Batman and Batgirl twisted fantasy. Anyway, he luckily escapes, though a bit bummed that another reunion is stalled for another time. That is until Kagura noticed the hair belongs to her precious father figure, Ginchan. The run and hide charade is nearly over. After one wacky reunion, we finally got to see what's up with Kasuda and Tatsuki. Tatsuki took the opportunity of another enemy warfare occurring outside and snuck inside to meet with Kasuda. That was nice to learn how he did it, especially when you consider that he has no army anymore. That said, I'm a bit surprised that he went all the way there to kill him. I know Kasuda is Zorump, which is understandable for him to be targeted, but think of the friendship. I can't help but laugh at the scene where Elizabeth is standing atop of a chandelier. It just looks so funny to me. But of course, Gintama has his own way to present a cool moment out of a funny sight. I honestly thought there would be a battle between him and Tatsuki. That would be a money-making match. But instead, Elizabeth takes a snapshot, and then we ensue the true way to shape the future. Twitter. The reference to Trump is genius. Never would I thought to see a comedy skit with Kasura and Tatsuki, but after what happened earlier with Gintoki, anything is possible now. It's so funny that he has tweeted many times with random nonsense such as soba or ramen, or casually downplayed the assassination attempts. This is too close to home. What makes it funnier is Tatsuki was practically forced to play the straight man, but he lacks the energy to be one. Everything that is stupid, he replies in a normal, calm manner. Even Kasura calls him out at failing. Either Tatsuki legitimately don't know what is a straight man or pretends to not know. Kasura knows that next time, they will play in the reversal role. This is comedy and I enjoy every second of it. Sadly, it ends here, and the atmosphere drastically becomes serious. The tone gets heavy when they begin discussing about their beloved master Shoyo. Tatsuki let him know that he has been searching for his master to save him, similar to what he has said to Gintoki. Kasura's decision is different, yet arguably more righteous of the two. There's no mistake. He too wants to save their master. It almost sounds like he was agreeing with Tatsuki. However, his definition of saving differs. It's awe-inspiring, yet kind of hurtful, with Kasura's decision to save Shoyo by eliminating him. I was touched on how much he has learned as a prime minister and meant what he felt about his people. He wants to protect everyone, like what a shogun used to do. It's just Shoyo is also Usuro, and instead of gambling their chance, he wants to end the religion and him. That, to him, is what he considered saving him. I mentioned hurtful because some fans would like Shoyo to return and earn freedom to live. But the reality is, he's the most hated criminal. Letting him live is an awful decision, making all coolest guy ever characters look like no crime record people. This moment leaves Gintoki as the middleman since he is torn between ending and sparing Shoyo's life. I know he wanted to kill him before, but that flashback with him raising the child gave us a clearer view of his character. This subplot is seriously exciting. Please, Sorochi, don't ruin the payoff. Kasura has some serious, sincere dialogues that really got me picking his side over the debate. You can argue that he is more mature than Tatsuki in this predicament. He hits right in the feels by closing the argument with everyone cannot go back in time after what they have become. It's so true, yet sad at the same time. This discussion helped Tatsuki to make his final decision. Kill Kasura. Not like this. This chapter is just filled with surprises. Not only would I never thought to see a comedy skit with Kasura and Tatsuki, but now a battle between them. The way how the setup plays out definitely feels like this is going to be a serious one-on-one combat. Kasura versus Tatsuki is really happening. So many battles that I thought it wouldn't happen, but since Sogo versus Kagura, anything is possible. I don't know if the cliffhanger interrupts it, but if not, oh man, I can't contain my excitement. I was so happy that Kagura is chasing after Gintoki. However, I was so sad to learn more depth of her inner conflict. There's no laughing matter here. In the flashback, Umibozo gives her a deep, meaningful advice about letting go. Kagura was conflicted to return to Yorozuya, but he told her that if she doesn't reach her hand out, there will be no one to grab back anymore. It sounds like a guilt trip, but it's true in many ways. I sadly can't relate to that. One must make a move to bring back together. What really did it for me is another flashback about Shinpachi's past 2 years' action. Kagura thought Shinpachi was protecting their home and waited for Gintoki to return. But the truth is, he wasn't. He only protected it because he couldn't move on. He too was stuck in the past. After all, Yorozuya is designed for those who have nothing to do. That is a deep reference. Honestly, that made me whisper, "Aw." This left Kagura to carry a heavy burden. She has the chance to bring the family back together again. I love how the chasing slowly becomes emotional. This could have been a funny gag, but the more you understand her feelings, the more you are feeling her pain. You want her to stop Gintoki from leaving. Her expression changes over time from determination to sadness. Her reaching out her arms moment is so moving. The metaphor could not be any more painful. The ending twist is not what I expected. The terminal is about to blow up, which I don't get. I thought Tendoshu need them, unless there's something else I missed. But that means the series is about to get dark again. The best part is how Gintoki drops his charade that reads, "To hell with hiding, I must protect Kagura." I love that moment so much. This is why these characters are amazing. What comes next is anyone's guess. This chapter was a lot of things, and outstanding is one of them. It's filled with great laughs, especially in the beginning. I can't stop laughing at the thought of ending the series controversial. It's filled with serious development such as Kasuda versus Tatsuki, which I, if uninterrupted, can't wait for it. Lastly, it's filled with emotional connection, including a teary scene with Kagura crying for Ginchan. It looks like it's time to begin another war. I thought I was ready. I guess not. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Well, perhaps I'm not ready for now. Man, it really got me emotional. Now it seems like we're going back to the serious route. I'm not sure what to expect. Perhaps by the time the next chapter release, I'll be ready. I hope. What do you expect from the next chapter? Do you believe the fight between Kasuda and Tatsuki will go on? Or do you think it is cut off? I hope it's not cut off, but we'll see what happens. What do you expect next with Kagura and Gintoki finally reunited, and this time no more joking around? I cannot wait for the next chapter. Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.